a descendant of Shingwaukos who founded Shingwauk Hall. Dan?
This is an Indian week. Nishnabeg, Queshkuta which kind of ning Nakia, Jagagi Doad, Sutta Munchnik Nishnabeg, Yawagan, Gens Nishnabe Mwad, Schnabe ning Nakia. Arni Bog Nabas Maya Siog Nishnabegans, Nestithing. We show my Shaganasti, Garnet Tashanasti, Mutandasi, Arning, Upping Kinomausi. But I want to thank all the brothers and sisters we have gathered here today, that come together. It's a great thing. This is what we need. Indians had scattered all over, all through this island here, and also they scattered their language in there. They lost their language. They lost their ways of life. Culture, traditions, they're losing that. Now today we're starting to gather, we're starting to structure back our culture and traditions. And this gathering here and the arts and everything, you can see the way they're working, pictures and everything like that, but that all comes from the education. Of course, in the first place, this Shingwauk home was built for Indians to be educated, to cope with the white people, white brothers, white sisters, work with them, get their education. That was taken away. Today, another thing we have that's common, that's in front of us today is 12th grade education, to be educated before you can apply for a job any place. You have to have that much education. But I want to say this much, that my people here, Indians that came from long ways to come here and have this reunion, to meet one another, to talk to one another, to understand, and to work together, gathering up the culture in there, which we lost. You know, a lot of people don't value what we lost, the Indians. We lost something pretty big. The great Creator has gave us. We threw that away. We denied Him. I don't know how some people feel about it, but I'm very, very touched about that, how that's going to be. And it's so hard sometimes to fit into another culture, which you got to wedge yourself in there. You don't belong there. Your education is different. The Indian's education is fasting. That's where he got his education. He got his education in a very hard way. He didn't eat or anything like that for days and days. You have to lay in the wilderness in there till the Spirit comes and gives him the blessing in there, what he's going to be, way of life. Well, that's the way God had created the Indian, to live that way, to survive. The Indian was a very rich man. Clothing, health, and of all the privileges and open country and everything like that, he lived with the Mother Nature. His Christianity was very important to him. His Christianity was the Mother Nature. He walked on it, Mother Earth. Every day was his Sunday. He wasn't able to, he didn't have in our language, there's no way you can swear in our language. There's no way you can swear, use the Lord's name in vain. There's no way you can do that. and stealing and doing something that you shouldn't do. You're walking right on God's creation, and everything is looking at you. He was very, very sharp on that to keep everything in order. In the morning, he had the families in there, maybe sometimes there's a big family in there, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, wives and son-in-laws, in-laws, and everything like that, which is a community, I guess you'd call that. They all gather every morning to give thanks to the Great Spirit, taking them through the night in there without any problem or anything like that. In the morning again, he gets up to go to work. He always had his road in there, his doings, his work in there. It was all blazed in there what he had to do. Children was taught in there through their parents, grandparents, how to work, how to survive. Keep away from sin. How to avoid all that. You know, there's a devil. There's always an evil spirit and a good spirit working. We know, everybody knows that. So these are the things you got to work. To keep hard is the Great Spirit. To ask him, give you power to resist and not do the things which he doesn't want you to do in his sight. And these are the things that's a very important thing in life. What you have other in life in there, you could be doing something that you're not supposed to do. What do you get out of it? You don't get anything out of that. You got to do the things right. You feel better. You're happy. When you go to bed, you have no problem. You have nothing to worry about because you can look back and see what you've done that day. And that's your rest. That's your happiness right there. And that's why I say that the Indian was rich in so many ways in his life. He banned it and denied and threw it away. And Judas out of what God had gave him, what the Great Spirit had gave him, the way to live. Now we're gathering, we're structuring back our culture again. I don't know how it's going to be. We have to do an awful lot of work. Children have lost their language. Talk to them. Now you got to teach them they got to be taught to learn and speak their language. Take an awful lot of time to come back to be an Indian. Great Spirit to find you where he created you in life. It's going to take a lot of time. And I see all these celebrations that the young people they're very determined to have everything that's possible, working hard to make this thing, bring you people here, inviting you to find our way back again. There's going to be an awful lot of work. Determination, willpower, and we have to always ask the Great Spirit for help, to help us. And this is our life. We can't go without the Great Spirit, his blessings every day. The sunrise in the morning in there, glorify the great Creator's creations to show you, to make you happy. Look at the leaves again, look at the trees, mountains, and everything that's coming up again today. You know, this summer in there, you see the gardens will be coming up there. We'll be able to enjoy everything. That's all for us to be happy. But the mistakes probably we make in neglecting our bodies in there, whatever way we live today, that cause the sickness, cause the problem, cause the heartaches, stuff like that. And I hear too sometimes that our children, young people today, they're taking up a lot of this marijuana and one thing or another. Marijuana is a good thing, very best. You can't abuse it. It'll use you good if you use it right. Respect that. You got to respect everything. And if you don't, it's going to abuse you. It's going to really wreck your life because it's got the power, which we haven't got. And this is the things we have to do, is to be thankful, to appreciate, and to ask the Great Spirit for power, good guidance as we live along. That's the only way we're going to survive. So, brothers and sisters, I thank you very much for listening to me. And thank you very, very much, brothers and sisters.